over 60, drink these 3 teas, and you might just feel your legs grow stronger again. I know that sounds surprising, maybe even a little hard to believe, but if you've noticed your legs feeling weaker lately, like they just can't carry you the way they used to, you're not imagining it. Muscle loss after 60 is very real, and it's far more common than most people realize. In fact, nearly 1 in 2 older adults are affected by something called sarcopenia. That's the progressive loss of muscle mass and strength. And when it happens, it doesn't just make you look frail, it affects your ability to walk, climb stairs, and live independently. But here's the good news. In my 40+ years working with seniors, I've seen that leg strength can be restored. And sometimes, the first step is surprisingly simple. Today, right here on WellthWise, I'm going to show you 3 specific teas backed by science that can help rebuild muscle strength, reduce joint pain, and boost your energy naturally, without medications or exhausting workouts. Why tea can make a real difference. Now, before we dive into the first tea, let's be clear, this isn't magic, it's biology. Tea is one of the easiest ways to get powerful plant compounds into your body, in a form it can absorb and actually use. When paired with consistency, these compounds work with your body's natural repair systems, instead of just masking symptoms. And today's first tea is one of the most effective for seniors who are feeling stiffness, poor circulation, and loss of mobility. Tea number 1, ginger turmeric tea, the circulation booster. If your legs feel heavy, slow, or unsteady, circulation is often part of the problem. As we age, our blood vessels naturally stiffen. That means less oxygen-rich blood reaches your leg muscles, so they tire faster and recover slower. Ginger changes that. It contains compounds called gingerols that help relax blood vessels, improve peripheral blood flow, and reduce low-grade inflammation. This is especially helpful for seniors because the legs are farthest from the heart, meaning they're the first to suffer when circulation weakens. Turmeric brings another powerhouse, curcumin. Curcumin is a potent anti-inflammatory, but it's only absorbed well when paired with black pepper. In fact, studies show that even mild inflammation in muscle tissue can make walking feel harder and recovery take longer. That's why ginger and turmeric together are such a perfect match. Ginger supports blood flow, turmeric calms inflammation, and when consumed as a tea, your body absorbs them gently, along with the added benefit of hydration. Preparation tip: fresh ginger slices, about 3 to 4 thin slices. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder or fresh root, pinch of black pepper. Steep in just boiled water for 10 to 15 minutes. Add lemon or honey if you like. Drink it in the morning, when your body is primed to start rebuilding after the overnight fasting state.
Why this tea works for the long term: here's what I tell my patients. You're not drinking this once for a quick fix. You're teaching your body, sip by sip, that it's time to heal. Over weeks, circulation improves, inflammation retreats, and your legs feel lighter. And unlike medication, this isn't about blocking symptoms, it's about fixing what's causing them. Tea number 2, ginseng green tea, the energy and endurance blend. The next tea is all about energy, because without energy, you won't feel like moving. And without movement, you can't rebuild muscle. The problem is, coffee and energy drinks often give a quick boost followed by a crash, jitters, or poor sleep. Ginseng green tea is different. It gently wakes up your body's energy systems without overstimulation. Ginseng is what we call an adaptogen. It helps your body adapt to stress. And for seniors, stress often shows up in the muscles: tired legs, reduced coordination, slower recovery. Green tea adds antioxidants called catechins, especially EGCG, which reduce inflammation in muscle tissue, improve blood vessel flexibility, and even protect nerve connections between the brain and your muscles. It also contains L-theanine, which promotes calm, steady focus, no jitters, no crash. Preparation tip: boil water, then cool slightly to 160–180 degrees Fahrenheit. Steep green tea for 2 to 3 minutes. Add fresh ginseng slices or 1/4 teaspoon ginseng powder. Steep in extra 5 minutes. Honey or lemon optional. Drink it mid-morning between breakfast and lunch for the best results. Real-life story. One of my patients, Mr. Keating, was 78 and recovering from a heart scare. Physically, he was cleared to walk, but mentally, he was stuck. We started a morning routine: ginseng green tea and 5 minutes of light leg movement. 2 weeks later, he was walking to the end of his street. 6 weeks later, around the block. And his words stuck with me. I feel like I've switched the lights back on. That's what happens when you restore both physical energy and mental motivation. Tea number 3. Ashwagandha tea, the nighttime rebuilder. The third tea works while you sleep, because the truth is most muscle repair happens at night, during deep sleep. And if your sleep is shallow or interrupted, your body can't rebuild properly. Ashwagandha is another adaptogen, but it works differently than ginseng. It helps calm the nervous system, lower excess cortisol, and balance hormones that are essential for muscle growth like testosterone and growth hormone. It also supports the brain-muscle connection by protecting nerve health, important for coordination, balance, and reaction time. Preparation tip: 1 teaspoon dried ashwagandha root, or a tea bag. Simmer gently in water for 10 to 15 minutes. Add cinnamon, honey, or orange peel for flavor. Drink it about an hour before bed, as part of your wind-down routine. Why evening tea matters: when you repeat this nightly, your body starts recognizing the pattern. Warm tea, slower breathing, lower heart rate signals that it's time to shift into repair mode. Over time, that means deeper sleep, better recovery, and stronger muscles in the morning. Putting it all together, so here's your daily muscle strengthening tea plan. Morning: ginger turmeric tea, for circulation and inflammation. Midday: ginseng green tea, for energy and motivation. Evening: ashwagandha tea, for deep recovery and hormone balance. These aren't replacements for good nutrition or movement, but they support every system your body needs to walk strong and stay independent after 60. Final words from WellthWise. If your legs have been feeling weaker, if your balance isn't what it used to be, or if you're just tired of feeling tired, start with 1 tea. Commit to it for 30 days, because small, consistent changes send a powerful message to your body. We're not giving up, we're rebuilding. Here at WellthWise, we believe in simple, science-backed habits that fit into your life, not just your to-do list. Your body is always listening, and it's never too late to help it recover. Thank you for joining me today. If you've tried any of these teas or plan to start, share your experience in the comments. It might inspire someone else to take their first step towards strength and confidence again.